Okay, so here's the deal. Today we're going to talk about something that happened almost 80 years ago. We're going to talk about the famous War of the Worlds radio broadcasting play that took place in 1938. One of the settings in that play is right down the street. Let's take a look. It's Sunday night, October 30th, 1938, Halloween Eve, and at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, the Mercury Theater, piloted by actor and director Orson Welles, goes on CBS National Radio for its weekly drama slot. On this week, the story was an adaptation of the H.G. Wells novel War of the Worlds, which came out 40 years prior and centers around an alien invasion in the UK. Now, the Mercury Theater's version on this night played like a series of news bulletins. It also Americanized the names of the cities and towns that were the setting of these invasions. The setting for the first alien landing was Grover's Mill, New Jersey. So why is this a big deal? Well, even though listeners were told at the beginning and midway through that this was a fiction, some actually thought they were listening to a real alien invasion because they tuned in halfway through. Some actually thought it was a German invasion too, but that's a different story. Today, everything looks calm in the tiny community of Grover's Mill, where there's a small tribute to the event. However, common folklore says mass hysteria broke out across the country that night, with people fleeing their homes and jumping from moving vehicles and buildings to their deaths in a crazed panic fearing the alien invasion. For weeks after, newspapers played it up as a chance to call for FCC regulations on the radio medium. With the radio gaining traction against its print counterpart, it makes sense that newspaper publishers would want to attack their competition. The story was sensationalized ever since as it has become a part of American culture. The truth is, there have been tons of studies and research done about the topic, and the concept of mass hysteria on that October night has pretty much been unfounded. Just about every case of hysteria has been debunked across the nation, and there were no suicides solely attributed to this event. Nevertheless, Grover's Mill, the tiny community in the center of West Windsor, New Jersey, erected a monument in 1988 to remember that night 50 years later. Located in Van Ness Park, just off Grover's Mill Lake, the bronze statue is a reminder of the influence of broadcast media and the power of American folklore.